Opposition leader Belden Namah's latest threat on Prime Minister James Marape and his government is on the proposed vote of no confidence in the November sitting of Parliament, saying it will be a reality check. And part of the reason stated recently by the opposition leader is to ensure that Prime Minister Marape delivers on his promises made upon taking office, particularly with regards to PNG's economy.
One of those promises is to take back PNG. Another of his promises was to make PNG the richest black Christian nation in 10 years.
I set the vision. What's wrong for Papua New Guinea becoming the richest black Christian nation on face of planet Earth? We can. And we just, over the last 10, 15, 20 years, been depending on the boom and bust cycle of oil and gas, influenced by commodity price externally that we have no input over. We've just been dependent on program mine and Lear mine that hardly pays any corporate tax. And so it's about time Papua New Guineans step back, take a look, and appreciate other blessings that God has blessed us with.
With PNG's heavy reliance on the resource sector of the country and critical issues surrounding this sector of the economy of late, Prime Minister James Marape and his government have taken some bold steps despite pressure from the opposition.
And he has said also in his promises that he is going to start to change laws in this country. Laws in the resource sector, the extractive industry, in the forestry, in the fisheries. To date, no one single law that James has promised has been passed in the last 18 months.
Upon the 100 million kina check presentation yesterday to Bank of South Pacific for MSME sector assistance, Prime Minister Marape remains firm that his government will deliver policy promises. He also reminded critics that his government was meeting unfulfilled promises that the previous government failed to deliver.
Under the former Prime Minister's leadership, he didn't put money where his mouth was, just like many other unfulfilled commitments that my government is trying to clean up.
The Marape government has committed to transforming PNG's economy through the MSME sector, and Commerce and Industry Minister William Duma says this government is undertaking significant policy initiatives with confidence in partners such as Bank of South Pacific, where trust is now placed to look after the people's money.
Our government has decided to ask BSP to help us by looking after our people's money. Over the years, governments, especially politicians, track record of managing our people's money has not been something that we can all be proud of.
In a COVID-19 pandemic-ravaged year, government is adamant to deliver its policy promises, but not without mounting pressure from opposition circles, setting up a tight finish to the end of this difficult year for business. Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.